Yes, hi there. These comments are for Alanude, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. You completed my pronunciation pretest for vowel and consonant sounds, and in this video I'll do two things. I recommend specific lessons that I think you can focus on to improve your pronunciation, and I'll also give you an intelligibility score and then recommend some goals that you can reach hopefully by the end of the course. Okay, first of all, the lessons that you want to focus on based on the pretest, I'm going to go over them right now. So lesson number 12, lesson number 13, number 14, number 16, especially the zh, measure, Fraser, lesion, that sounds hard for you. Lesson number 19, particularly the P, especially when it's either at the beginning or the end, and contrasting it, you have flap, flab, lap, lab. So you have to make sure when you have the vowel which precedes the B, the vowel should be longer. Also, in addition to lesson number 19, also lesson number 24, the thigh, thy, the TH sound, I think you can practice a little bit more too. Now your overall score here, let me click on the link here for just a second. Now I'll bring it up. Your intelligibility score, I'm going to put you at 3.3 out of 7. And as I said, you do have some pronunciation issues, but you also have some grammar problems that you want to work on. So, for example, one time in your speech you said, I hired to work at, instead of I was hired to work at a certain company. So sometimes you might not be using all the necessary words in the sentence in order to explain your idea. So when you're using passive voice, for example, you want to make sure you use the be verb and the past participle. And you can click on the link to learn more about your intelligibility, but I put you right here in intermediate 3.1 to 3.3. You can also read the description of your speaking where it says 3, mostly intelligible. You can respond and so on. You can read a little bit more about that. But anyway, thank you for completing the pretest. I'm glad to have you as a student for summer, and work hard. So far at the beginning of the quarter here, you have some pretty good information. You know specifically what vowel and consonant sounds you're having the most trouble with, and you know now which lessons you can study to strengthen your weaknesses. You also, based on the diagnostic grammar pretest, you also know which lessons in the grammar part of my course you could begin studying. So if you work at my course a little bit each day over, say, 1 or 2 or 3 months, that's where you're going to get the best results. Don't try to wait until the end of the quarter to do all your study. It's important to regularly study in my online course if you want to make the improvements in the academic English. Now, I got some good news. I'll tell you a quick story. One of my students, his name is Gerardo, and he's been taking my online course just like you, and he just reached his goal of 101 out of 120 in the TOEFL exam. So he studied for about 2 months, and he's very happy. He got 28 points on the reading, 26 points in the listening, 28 points in the speaking, and his writing is weaker at 20 points, but he's still very happy with his score of 101. And believe it, you can do this. You can score just as high as any of these other students with practice. I promise you, if you practice, you will make improvements. All right?